What does it mean to be Spokane famous?
That's quite possibly the dumbest question I've ever heard.
For the man in the mirror. Ay, this for the man in the mirror.
Yeah. Look, I wasn't gonna wait around and wait for inspiration.
Get your vocal cords real nice and loud for the undeniable Anthony Singleton!
Fuck's up? How you guys doing? Listen, this is hot as a bitch in here, guys. This is like slavery. This is what I imagine it's like on a boat. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. How you guys doing tonight? So as you know, the title of this special is called Spokane Famous. Why? Because you fuckers made me Spokane famous. So we're gonna talk some shit tonight, guys. I apologize ahead of time. My CEO's looking right at me, I'm fucking scared. The shit that's coming out of my mouth is offensive. But it's what the fuck it is, okay, boss? I'm sorry. So first off, we've had a long year. The holidays just passed. Did you guys have a great New Year's? Yeah, fuck New Year's. Fuck New Year's. I hate that shit. No, I'll tell you why. Number one is the fucking gym. You go to the gym, you can't find a fucking treadmill like I use it. I'm just saying. Look at me. We know I don't use the fucking treadmill. But I promise you, there's too many motherfuckers on there that ain't me. Okay? I can't find any parking. I go to the Northwest Boulevard fucking Planet Fitness. Best one in the city. Worth all my $10. You know what I mean? The other thing I hate about the gym is I walk in and women just do this exercise. It pisses me off. Why are they doing this? It's fucking weird. Look, we can get closer. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me when I'm doing this. Thank you. Thank you. No tongue. Fuck you. You're gross, Josh. But no, I hate that shit. And I asked them, I said, what's that, a vagina thrust? What the fuck is it? And they're like, oh, it's for your glutes. Cool, I'm gonna start wearing tighty whities to that motherfucking hula hoop. I said, oh my God, just don't worry about shit here, we're good. That's the fucking equivalent of what I see, okay? The other reason I hate this gym, and boss, I'm sorry for this. For $10, I work out with too many Africans. Too many fucking African people. My gym is like world relief, okay? It is fucking ridiculous. Look, my gym is so African, I saw a missionary on the treadmill the other day. My gym is so African, people, that I saw a lady with a pot of water on her head on the treadmill the other day. What I'm saying in the nicest way possible is, they fucking stank, okay? Like, no, hear me out. I don't hate Africans. I might be African, I don't know. Listen, I got my Ancestry.com back, 1% Icelandic. I might not even be able to say nigga no more, I don't know. Let my mentor Curtis tell it, I can never say it. Never. I will talk about that on Monday. Listen, the Africans have Africanized funk. You know, like AIDS was, Insta-AIDS, that's Insta-funk. That shit, it's so funky, I was doing push-ups, hit me in my nose, and I had an accent. No, I swear to God, it hit me, I was push-up, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That should never fucking happen. That's how African my fucking gym is. My mom works out there, that's how African it is. This bitch putting curses on people. We'll get into that shit later, right, Amanda? Yeah. Her hair, she used to have a smaller head, but it got bigger because my mom cursed her. So, to see what she's thinking. What? That's true. So is she. Motherfucker, she is. Woo! Anyways, how'd you guys enjoy your Christmas? Was it good? You guys enjoy Christmas? Fuck Christmas too. Yup, fuck Christmas. And I'll tell you why. Because kids are fucking ungrateful, that's why. Right? I looked at my kids' list. This motherfucker said iPad. I was like, fuck you. PS5. Fleshlight. Wait a minute, that's not right. It's a sticky situation. Oh wait, it was mine. I know, because at the bottom it said kill my wife at the bottom. Christmas list. Not that one, the old one. You know how crazy Jackie is, motherfucker. You know. This motherfucker stalked me with you when we broke up. That's true. It's crazy. My family's fucking crazy. They called me outside knowing I was gonna lie. I'd be inside eating dinner. Where are you? I'm at the park. You fucking liar! We're outside, bitch! I'm pretty sure Alicia called me a nigga too. She was like, nigga! I was like, what? I'm just kidding. You only fuck with Mexicans. I know. And whites now. Or in your case now, reds. It's hot as a bitch in here. Yeah, the other thing I hate about Christmas too is I fucking hate how cold it is in the winter. Because there's no way to order coffee without sounding like a white woman or gay. No, because there's too many fucking options now, right? The only way to, like, I figure in prison, you can only ask for coffee one way, black. And you put your own sugar in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? They're like, would you put some sugar in here? You can't do that, right? But, like, to me, that's the only straight way to do it, you know? But it feels like all the options just fucked me up. Like, I tried. Like, somebody called me the other day and said, hey, will you get me a caramel macchiato? I already sound gay, right? Because what the fuck is a macchiato, right? And so I'm ready. Like, I'm there. I'm looking at him like, yeah, in my head, caramel macchiato, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, bitch, nigga. Caramel motherfuckiato, right? And I got my walk on. Okay, I was in my car. But anyway, so I pull up ready, right? And this is what happened. She's like, can I help you? And I was like, hi, I was wondering if I could have a caramel macchiato oat milk, please? How the fuck did winter make me gay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. And here's the other thing too. White people, we gotta talk about this. Why do you have so many fucking milks? No, it's fucking crazy. Oat milk, alpaca milk, kangaroo milk, motherfucker. How do you make milk out of oats, bitch? You're fucking up a good thing. Homogenize, right? It sounds classy, you dumb bitches. And here's the thing. I even tried pointing the last time I went, right? But here's the fucked up thing. I went to Dutch Brothers, and this bitch offered me a drink that had sprinkles. And it explodes. There is literally nothing more gay than that. You know what I'm saying? I am not about to let your coffee or drink splash me in the fucking face as I drink. Oh, this is so good. No! So I tried it again. I said, get caramel macchiato, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. This bitch is like, has cereal in it. Shut up, bitch. I pull up. Hi, can I have the after shot? What the fuck? My hands turned gay. Fuck the holidays, guys. Oh, it makes me sick. So we've been touring. We're doing good in comedy, you know. We've been some places. Since I'm doing so well, you know, I've been to Yakima. You know, I went to Moses Lake once and did a show, right? And I thought there'd be more Mexican than white people. I was wrong. I walked in there and go, oh, look, another one. That's what happened, right? And the first thing I said was, damn, there are way more Jeffs than Jose's in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? In Yakima, that was not the case. No. There's nowhere in Yakima where I was like, this place is beautiful and majestic. We're going to Sealand with the white people. That's where the fuck you should go. I had an Airbnb. A nigga got jumped in front of my shit. Swear to God, true story. My boy Damien, right? He's always talking about activating. He wants to kill everything. He gets mad at espresso stands. You know what I'm saying? The one time I needed this motherfucker, he's asleep. I'm like, there's 16 Mexicans in the yard fighting. He's like, I'm tired. So are they. But anyway, I saw the most racist shit I've ever seen in Yakima. It was so racist, I felt bad for Mexican people. So we go to a parade. It's called the Sun Parade. You ever heard of it? No, because it's fucking stupid. That's why. Just because it's summer doesn't mean you throw a fucking parade. You know what I'm saying? Idiot. I'm sorry, boss. So all of a sudden, this parade pops up. It's me, T-Bone, my boy Sam, Damien, and Dustin. If you don't know Dustin, he's the active drug addict that's running around here. You'll know when you see him. He's wearing camouflage and he's on drugs. That's what he does. He's really good at it. So the parade pops up. First thing I see is a row of DeLoreans. The DeLorean's the Back to the Future car, right? Right? I was like, oh, those are the whites. Cool. Saw a bunch of Native Americans in kilts. It was like Dancing with Wolves meets Braveheart. It was fucking weird. It's fucking weird. But then the most racist thing I ever seen, true story, a fucking produce truck pulls up with a bunch of Mexicans on it throwing fucking produce. True story, just hitting little Mexican kids. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, you're white? Fuck that. Alley-oop, right? So, listen, all I could think was, an apple a day keeps the meager away, right? Like, that's the first thing I thought, which is wrong. But then I thought to myself, the equivalent of this for me is if I pull up in a KFC truck and start throwing hot wings. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only tip. Like, me just, you need a wing. You need a wing. You look like you need a wing. You know what I mean? And like, you light skin. You need a couple. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's mama is white for sure. Is she? She black as shit. I got that one wrong. Yeah, it's my show. Fuck you. I'm right. You can't correct me, motherfucker. There's not enough space, you know? But yeah, so that trip was crazy. Then again, since I'm doing well, you know, I went to Wallace. I know. Hey, Damien, can I get something to drink? Can somebody give me some water in this bitch, please? It's 110,000 degrees and not one water up here. Thank you for nothing. But real shit, so we're in Wallace. And my boy T-Bone Tolliver, I love him to death, but he is the whitest motherfucker I know. But listens to gangster rap, right? So people get confused about you all the time, right? So he's like, let's go up to Wallace so that way, right, you get some reps. I said, fuck you. It's Wallace. He goes, I'll meet you up there. I said, cool. So I get up there, and this motherfucker's not there. On my way there, I noticed the roadkill is way different than in Spokane. We have regular shit here. Regular shit. Up there, I saw a Bigfoot motherfucker, I swear to God. And he had a swastika tattooed right here. I could not believe my eyes. I'm like, fuck Wallace. Because like in Spokane, like I said, we have regular shit. You know, a raccoon, maybe a deer. I'm sorry, boss. A fentanyl addict, you know, it's a regular roadkill, okay? And if you're judging me, fuck you. Because obviously you've never been to the 7-Eleven on 2nd. I'm just calling a thing, okay? Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm reporting the news, bitches, okay? Look, all I know when I pull up, it's like a fucking thriller video in that motherfucker, okay? I swear to God, bro, my car just breaks down. All of a sudden I hear, it's after midnight. And a fucking crackhead walks up to me like this. I'm like, what? I'll slap the shit out your ass. The crackhead Bruce Lee, what the fuck? And that place is so ghetto, Slurpees and gas should cost the same price. It should be 99 cents. It's so fucked up because I help people, you know what I mean? I'm like Batman that way. Or Black Man, whatever you want to do. In the daytime, I will Narcan you. After 8, I'm gonna talk my shit. You know what I mean? That's how she asked me the other day, are you okay? Give me 3 days. I'm gonna be all right. It's all in here is gonna come out, you know what I'm saying? Fucking shit. Here's the other thing about Wallace too that's fucked up, man, is I remember when I drove up there, right, I pulled in front of the venue, and this guy knocks on my window. Like, I pull up, and he said, hey, boy, you in the right place? I said, my GPS says so. He goes, well, I'm just glad to see you up here, buddy. I'm just glad, you know? One more thing. I'm jealous of your skin complexion. I said, nigga, I'm jealous of your skin complexion. Like you can be not from there and be white and they know you. They really know me. I'm the only black person there. You know how I know? Because they told me. They made sure I fucking knew. They told me. When they call you hey boy, you know. So yeah, Spokane's not much better though, guys. I do some racist shit here all the time. For real, I remember one time I was training for Bloomsday, which you've heard the joke a million times. We all know I'm fat. I didn't say I finished, T-Bone. I said training, as on my way to accomplish some shit. Brother needs some time, okay? So I'm training with my coworker, and my coworker looks at me, or we're walking, we're running. Somebody yells out the window. True story, guys. I'm not lying to you. I want you to know this is true. Run, slave, run. Horrible. My coworker, furious. Me, laughing. She says, the fuck is so funny? I said, that person's so racist. They couldn't tell I have the body type to escape slavery. Not me. Fucking look like at 3:30 in the morning in a marsh. Looking for the underground. Get the fuck, Harriet! Where's the signs? This shit's fucking up my Jordans. Like, that's not me. That's not me. Inside, my body says resist, like Malcolm X. Outside, my body says, would you like some lemonade, ma'am? I know what I am, you know what I mean? Look at me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm a snitch. I'm a bitch, guys. Like, I'm the kind of motherfucker that'll snitch on you while you're getting ready to run. I'm like, you know, Master Jethro and them are going due east. I don't know which way that is, but they going. I'm the motherfucker that goes and feeds the dogs Robert E. and Lee and go pretend. Feed Robert E. and Lee and go pretend to read. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I know what I am. So here's the thing. Things don't get better for me. I didn't write this part, but I feel like I should share it with you because it is my special, okay? I grew up in a home where my mom was, fucking crazy. My mom is a great woman at times, but for a woman who speaks with an African accent that was born in Kansas City, she probably should stop. You know, like she's fucking nuts, right? And so you add that stuff to what was going on in my life at the time, that made matters even worse. But luckily I had good family. I just wanted to point that out. I have good friends and family, okay? But I decided I wanted to have kids, and I don't know why the fuck I did that. You guys have kids? Fuck them. I fucking hate kids. Do you know why? Because they want to cancel everything I love. Gay jokes, hilarious. Racism, it's my fucking job. The other reason I hate kids is, no offense, I'm not saying that kids are softer now. I'm just saying they're more sensitive than I was, right? Listen, I used to get hit for thinking. You ever been hit for thinking? Listen, I don't know if you've been raised by a black person before, but what I would love is clear rules of engagement. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to war, I want to know who the fucking enemy is right away. Right? If I go to Vietnam, show me that motherfucker now. What's on his uniform, right? In my household, there's none of that. And so, like, I came home one day and my mom was making cookies. And what does every kid do? They put their finger in the cookie, right? They taste it. I was like, delicious. My mom's like, don't do that. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, did you call me a bitch? No, ma'am. But you were thinking it. So I get a spanking for thinking? How the fuck is that fair? Black people are fucking ridiculous. Okay? And this is also, I'm gonna go back for a second. This is also the reason I fucking hate Christmas. Right? Because black people are fucking ridiculous. Listen, one time, my daughter was 9 years old, and my mother-in-law spent $10,000 on Christmas. My daughter comes down the stairs, looks around, immediately says, looks like I didn't get the stroller I wanted. See, I wanted to kill her. But I'm not white. You know, because white people actually do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, don't act like you. Who killed Casey? Come on. Who killed Jean-Benet Ramsey? We still don't know. You watch the same shit I watch. Fuck you. Okay? White people will kill their kids. I just wanted to. Okay? And this is also why I hate kids. I'm gonna tell a fucked up story. I hope my kids, they're gonna kill me for this one. So I don't know if you guys know this, but your kids are carbon copies of you. Everything you did wrong, they will do tenfold. And your parents, they curse you when you're a kid, right? That ancient Negro curse. Son, I hope when you have kids, they're just like you, but worse. And you're like, bullshit. And then you get a call one day, your ex-wife says, do you know what your kid did? We had it together, bitch. How the fuck is it mine? Just mine now. Put her on the phone. Now, I did say the N-word. I don't, look, white people, here's the thing. I thought my name was little N-word Anthony till I was 6. Because that's all my parents ever said. So that's what I said. I grabbed the phone. N-word, what did you do? She said, Daddy, I gave a girl laxative chocolate. Why? Because I didn't like her, Daddy. Then why'd you do it on a Friday, stupid? You should make her miss the whole week, fuck up her homework. Like, be a mastermind. The reason I tell this story is because what you need to know is that in 6th grade, in the same school, I too gave a kid laxative chocolate. I never told her. That means being a dickhead is passed down in your family. That's what it means. Yeah. So as I said before, I travel a lot, right? And we went on a tour this summer. I learned a lot of things about white people on this tour. The number one thing I learned from white people on this tour is don't fucking smoke weed with them. Don't fucking do it. White people weed is something different. I want some old school weed, you know? I want to roll a blunt, get paranoid, the cops are gonna beat the shit out of me and go to sleep. That's what I want, okay? That's all I want. So my friend Dustin, T-Bone, we're out on tour, and here's the thing. We do these shows where people can smoke weed at the shows, right? That's how we fund tours, right? We rent out venues where people come smoke instead of drink, right? And we go on the road. And this particular time we went on the road, before we went, my boy Dustin was like, hey, can you make some edibles? I said, fuck yeah, I watch Chef Ramsay. Got you. He said, cool, I'm bringing over some edible honey. Do you guys know what this is? I didn't know what the fuck it was, so I took offense immediately. I was like, fuck you, insulting me and shit. Babe, go in there, put some teaspoon on that toast, okay? I'm gonna eat it. Within 20 minutes, I thought I was gonna fucking die, guys. You ever been so high that you touch your breast? Have you ever been that high before? I was like, oh shit. What is in this? Whoa. I felt like I was on ecstasy. I was shaking like a wet dog out the lake, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is not okay. I shouldn't want to fuck stuff when I smoke weed. You know what I mean? I was so fucking high. Okay, so high. I started saying shit I couldn't come back from. I started confessing to, like, shit that I did in the past. You know, like, hey, baby, you know I cheated on you. Yeah, 1995. I didn't mean to, you know what I'm saying? Sharice, she's a hoe, you know. You told me not to hang out with her, you know? Call my kid on the phone. Hi, hey, baby, this is your daddy. Yeah, I just want you to know you suck at volleyball, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we pay $2,500 a season. You don't play. Yeah, you're terrible. Jordans, you need flip-flops. No. It's much cheaper. Oh, and I hate your boyfriend because he's white. Bye! You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I come back from that, you know? I was so high, the weed made me a racist against myself. You start having deep fucking racist thoughts for no reason. I'm sitting at home, just sitting there like, fuck. You ever seen that movie Venom? Yeah, I'm watching that shit, I'm like, why isn't there still black people? Oh, racist ass bitch. They ain't got niggas in space. Oh, shit. Hypertension? Diabetes? You might want a nigga with feet. They're like, no, I shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. The next night, I even doubled down. Here's what's crazy. So we met Dustin right around 420, and all my friends smoke, right? And I thought, see, there he is, white crazy, right there. He got a fucking beaver on his shirt. Nobody knows why. Because he likes wood. That one was free. But yeah, so we doubled down because everybody around me smokes weed, so I thought, let's put us in a position so they can get all the free weed they smoke. That's how my brain works. When you take care of your squad, your team, you try to put them in positions they want to be in, right? So I'm like, cool. So we went to a vendor party. You know what this is? This is where white people smoke weed in the house. I wasn't impressed. I did that in high school. Right? But I get there, and these motherfuckers asked me if I wanted a dab. You know what a dab is, guys? It is when white people try to kill themselves with marijuana, guys. It is the crack cocaine of marijuana. It is the fentanyl of marijuana. Don't touch that shit, bro. Okay? So this lady's like, hey, do you want a dab? I said no. She said, why? I said, because the last time I took a dab, I fucking time traveled. To slavery. No, I blew that shit out. I started talking like a slave, bro. I was like, ooh, this weeds is good. I reckons we can goes to the stove and get some more. No, motherfucker. There's not enough weed in the world to make me Kunta Kinte. You know what I'm saying? Not even if he's on the Reading Rainbow. I don't even. I wish Curtis was here. I'd say that's progress. He used to have no feet, and now he can read. Amen, amen. That's so fucked up. This is going on YouTube. This is gonna be good. Yeah, but I don't smoke weed with white people. I don't. And here's another reason why. We went on tour, right? We pack up the car. 7:02 in the morning. I'm excited. We're funding this tour, paying for beautiful Airbnbs all summer, 8-room Airbnbs, right? All the cities we're going to. I'm paying for everything. I'm happy for my friends. I'm able to pay them to do what we love. I'm the boss now. Sweet. So I get in the car, and all I know is I start hearing white people shit in the backseat. Dustin's saying shit that immediately I should have turned the car around. He's back there. He's like, yeah, whoa. I can't wait till I get out of rehab. What the fuck? He's like, yeah, 2 more months. I was like, nigga, you're high right now. You're on drugs right now. He's like, yeah, but it's not detectable in my pee. How the fuck do you know that? Because I'm a real black person. I don't Google shit that can get me arrested. You know what I'm saying? I tell other people to Google that shit, you know? But he's like, I just know. He's like, I like ketamine, Benadryl, Oxycontin. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. You know what I mean? And by the way, him and T-Bone are eating shrooms at 7:02 in the morning on a fucking weekday. This fucker pulls up with a 4-gram Millennium Falcon chocolate bar full of shrooms in it. They're just popping them. Now, let me tell you something. T-Bone didn't start using drugs till he was almost 50. You guys think the gateway drug is marijuana. It's not. Cigarettes, no. Alcohol, How's your girlfriend? 31. Yep, young vagina's the gateway drug. I told you. So this man is in the back seat just fucking eating shrooms. I'm driving, listening to the whitest shit ever. T-Bone's like... T-Bone, you all right, man? Yeah, bro. I'm just back here breathing intermittently. Hey, Damien, I want this motherfucker knows that's what we all do. We all breathe intermittently. So we get to the Airbnb, right? He's still high as fuck. And on the way to Seattle, we've seen, I think we saw a fucking wolf that ran up to us, right? In the past, like all this crazy shit happens. We get to the house, right? And I'm sitting on the couch. This dude's still high as fuck. He keeps going to the bathroom looking at himself. Everybody knows like hallucinogens, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. There is a beautiful statue of 2 giraffes necking. That's what I call it when giraffes have sex. They wrap their heads around each other and they do it. That's what I imagine it happens. I'm not a specialist. Fuck you, it sounds right. I'm not that tall, I couldn't see. Anyway, so this beautiful statue's there. We have a picture of it around here somewhere. And he walks up and he's like, hey, dog. When did he turn black? What the fuck? He's like, hey, dog, throw some skinny ass elephants, homie. I said, T-Bone, those are fucking giraffes, bro. And I swear to God, hey, this is what he says. Swear to God. He goes, oh, they look like some bulimic ass elephants to me. I'm like, T-Bone, there's no bulimia in the wild, bitch, okay? Like, it's every man for himself in that situation. Or every giraffe for himself, you know? Like, fucking asshole. And then when we're in Seattle, things get even worse. When you're a bunch of high people. These guys are like, hey, we should go do an open mic. Because see, here's the thing. My daughter doesn't like me very much because in the past I was a cheater. And a liar. I'm sorry for that, but it was the best course of action at the time. Because these motherfuckers were stalking me. Okay? I had to do something. They had a rape van. Everywhere I went, it was outside. Okay? So we're like, let's go hit an open mic. So we Googled the open mics, right? And we find a mic on Capitol Hill, bro. We're like, we should do this. T-Bone's from Texas. He wears Texas shoes, guys. There's a star on the top, okay? And he's got his hat on backwards. It's me, all these straight guys. Okay, you walk into this place called Rendezvous. I'm not saying I'm smoking weed, but we walked to a place called Rendezvous. Right? So we walk in, and I should have known this was going to be a terrible situation because I went downstairs, and there are people in a three-piece suit on a Wednesday at an open mic playing the fucking piccolo or some shit. I don't know. And they're like, go upstairs. I'm like, cool. So we go in this beautiful auditorium. We open the door. As soon as we walked in, the gay came out of the room. We stole it on accident. You're like, we didn't know. Like, no one, like, they wouldn't talk to us or anything, right? And the lady actually drug us outside and said, do you know this is a queer feminist mic? I said, ma'am, I couldn't tell by all the patchouli and bald heads that what it was, bitch. Yeah, I know that. But it was the most aggressively gay situation I've ever been in. Because all I really want is for a gay man to hit on me, you know what I mean? That's what I'm really mad about. Because you gotta be gay cute. And I'm not gay cute, you know what I mean? Like, I want a gay dude to want me. Because that's how you know you're sexy. If a regular straight person loves you, it's not enough. It's 2025, I need all the love, you know what I mean? Like, no, seriously, like if a gay dude walks up to me right now and says, oh my God, King, you're so cute, I'm gonna say, stop it. Unless you wanna start a relationship. That's so dumb. You know what it feels like to love someone who's autistic? They don't either. They don't. The reason I say that is you never ask an autistic person for the truth because they'll give it to you. You don't do it during sex because they will tell you. You like that? Not really. You know what I mean? That'll fuck up a man's like soul. You know? So I had an ex-girlfriend. She used to love to have morning sex. She was autistic, right? And I thought I murdered it, bro. Bro. Listen, I thought I went school shooter. You know what I'm saying? Columbined it, right? So I did what every reasonable man does when he's done making love to a woman. Took her to the Northwest Boulevard Safeway. Best Safeway in town, guys. Yeah, I walked up in there with confidence, and I was like, listen, baby, you can have whatever you want up in here. Daddy just got his food stamps. You know, what you want a salad? Huh? You want some ice cream? No. Shh. Fuck that, girl. I'm gonna get you a pumpkin spice latte. Because white women love pumpkin spice. Because you know Daddy killed that V. She looked me dead in my soul and said, I'm glad it was good for you. Yeah, I dumped that bitch right then and there. Her vagina's autistic, fuck her. I did my job. But here's the thing. When it comes to sex, I think more men need to understand what women are going through, right? Men don't know. I'm the kind of motherfucker that'll Google some shit because I want to make sure I'm good at my job, right? And I think it's funny that like men will Google how to fix a carburetor, but won't Google how to make a girl come. It's really weird to me. I don't. Seriously, like, did you know that 75% of women don't have orgasms? Yeah, you do. I shouldn't have asked you. Is there any other less old white guys in here? Yeah. Here's the thing, is that, quite frankly, it makes no sense. I mean, as a man, would you go to a Ford dealership? Would you go to a Subaru dealership? If 75% of those cars didn't start, would you buy one? Yeah. Exactly. So why do girls keep buying us? And they mad at the gay community. It's like we're mad at the LGBTQ plus community. The plus is for Mo Dick, because you don't give her enough. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? So young men, where are my young men at? Make some noise. I have several issues with that. One, I'm fucking old. Two, I clearly don't know what young black men are saying anymore. What the fuck is it? I don't know. What the fuck? You mumble rap ass motherfucker. Yo, Japanese black bitch, what are you doing? What the fuck? I was like, somebody's getting fucked in here. Like, I don't even... You're like you motherfuckers got your own ad-libs, nigga, that's crazy. You're not even a rapper, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what are you doing? Yeah, me. All right, skate. You're like one of the Migos. One's dead, so you can join now. Your name is No Sex. Fucking idiot. Okay, so I'm gonna give men some advice, okay? What I need you to know is that at 43 years old, what I can tell you right now is sex toys are your friend. Okay? They're not your enemies. It's an accessory. It's like an add-on. You know what I mean? Like at 43 years old, guys, I have what's called a sextility belt. That's right. That's what I said. Fuck you. Okay? I built it myself. Think Aquaman, but with sex toys. That's me. I'm ready to get wet, is what I'm saying. Okay? Jesus Christ. I got the Holy Ghost. Listen, in this side, I have your favorite vibrator. Whatever you're into, okay? In this side, pumpkin spice lube. I know what you white ladies are into. That's for me, not for you, by the way. I don't fucking like pumpkin spice. In this side right here, I used to have a strap on, but my friend Ginny said it was gay. So my dog just has a weird ass chew toy. He just runs around. It's fucking weird. Just hitting backstops. Just bing, bing. Get that dick out your mouth. Stop it. We have company. Why did I think the background music was Shaft? Shaft, better watch your mouth. Sir, you better stop laughing before you have a heart attack. What I'm saying to you guys is, at 43 years old, if I can make my girlfriend come and watch World War II in color the same night, that's what the fuck I'm fixing to do. You're telling me I can watch our greatest moment. We can storm Normandy and my girl can have an orgasm? Get the fuck out of here. I might even watch Roots. You know what I'm saying? And the Reading Rainbow. You okay? Here, let me. You thirsty? This is something for you. There you go. There you go. That's from me to you, bruh. I love you. I love you. That's fucked up. Oh, God. This motherfucker said. Like a fucking old episode of Baywatch. So David Hasselhoff ass nigga. Oh shit, I'm having fun. So here's the thing about women too. I love women. I think that they're the matriarchs of our families. I think that everything about you is beautiful and you don't get enough credit. But what I am saying is I really wish you would give us some fucking credit. You know what I mean? Like, just a little. I don't need a lot. I just need a little. Because there are some clear differences between men and women. You know, I don't know if you ever noticed them. Like, my ex-girlfriend said, if you ever cheat on me, I'll fucking kill you. I was like, bitch, I got rental insurance, first off. And second, I got a gun. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But if I said that, it's domestic violence, right? And I'll tell you, women get away with a lot of bullshit. Exhibit A, I don't have my phone, but you've heard Carrie Underwood, right? Listen, this bitch talks about cutting someone's name into your leather seat. Do you know how hard it is to get Shaniqua Alizé Jenkins out of seats? This fucking bitch, that's a crime. But they get away with that shit, right? Shut the fuck up. You can only talk to me if you have 2 feet. She's like, I do, bitch. But here's the other thing about women, there's differences, right? Like, don't do that. don't do that. You know, like I might have a flashback or something. My mom was crazy. Like, but actually these two are actually standing in for my parents tonight, actually. Because if it wasn't for these two, they let me do comedy at the Junkyard all summer long. And by the time I was done, I was just fucking good at it. They gave me a lot of opportunities. So they're my mom and dad tonight. So yeah, there's a lot of differences between men and women. You know, like Mother's Day versus Father's Day. Mother's Day seems awesome, right? I don't know if it is because I'm not a mom, you know, but it sounds cool. Like, buy your wife a Lexus 300, right? That's the commercial. Also, finance this big red bow you can't afford either. Or they'll be like, hey, why don't you, I don't know, buy her a house, right? And then for Father's Day, I get a fucking belt sander to fix the fence that I bought you? That's not a Father's Day gift. My ex-wife bought me a socket set. I don't know how to use those. That means she's hoping I'll watch a tutorial on YouTube to do chores. Bitch, that is not a Father's Day gift. That is a Mother's Day gift, okay? And for my dads, I'm just gonna clear the air for you guys tonight. Moms, I'm sorry. Macaroni necklaces are fucking stupid. Fuck macaroni necklaces. Fuck them. I'll tell you why. Because only moms like them shits. You know what I mean? Here's the other thing too. Kids aren't terrible. If you have to tell me what it is, you suck. Like it's pretty fucking simple. Moms lie to you. Boxes of your bullshit. That's why the house will catch on fire, because it's just boxes of your bullshit. If you want to impress me, motherfucker, you take that fucking macaroni necklace, put it in a bowl, boil it, put some cheese, and make me some mac and cheese. That is a Father's Day gift. That's so dumb. But it's true. Here's the other thing too. Like when my kids were growing up, my ex-wife let them watch reality TV in Twilight. First off, reality TV is fucking ridiculous. Honey Boo Boo, are you fucking kidding me? How'd you get famous? I'm from Airway Heights, bitch. Okay, you know how many fucking fat trailer park girls I know? Are you kidding me? You know how many fucking swimming pools full of water in that trailer park year round sit there? Do you? I know, bitch. You shouldn't be famous. If that was the case, then I'm famous for fucking them. You know what I'm saying? I told you I was an alcoholic, okay? And this Twilight shit. Have you guys seen this movie? If you haven't, it's about a gay vampire. Bitch, he fucking has glitter on his body. That's as gay as it can get, okay? I think he's friends with Diddy. He grabs the bitch, take that. No, just kidding. But anyway, I think Edward is a sexual predator. And I'll tell you why. Because he jumped in front of a bus for a 15-year-old. Okay? That's fucking weird. You're 100. What are you doing in high school? You know what I'm saying? I'm not jumping in front of a bus for my kid. I'm not. You know why? Because I can make another one. Doesn't matter how old I am. I can make another one. Right? Besides, men are not the kind of people that save children anyway. The other day, I was watching the internet, and I saw a father let a rabbit or raccoon bite the shit out their kid. Have you seen that video? That motherfucker went back in the house. He's like, yeah. Like, he swear to God. Right? You've never heard of a man saving a child unless it was their job. You just haven't. If you really think about it, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not an EMT, a fighter, military, a cop, no. Moms, they're the true heroes, right? Because let's say this car falls on top of Timmy here, and it's 1,500 pounds. Only a mom will pick this. I love you, Timmy! Dad's reaction, what'd you learn? Bet you won't do it again. I bet you won't. I bet you fucking won't. And I know that's true because I told you guys my dad's 20 years military, right? Well, here's the thing about my dad. He's got 3 black belts, right? He got the first one in Dayton, Ohio, the second one in the Philippines, fought full contact karate. Third one, he got, and this is a true story, he called his sensei one day and was like, yo, am I ready to test your black belt? His sensei had him write down an address and meet him. It was the side of a cliff. Right, and the sensei said, if you don't die today, you can have your black belt. My dad got his black belt. The story in my house, my dad came home beat up, had his black belt. So naturally, I loved karate. All I ever wanted to be was a Ninja Turtle. I mean, look at me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look like a young Leonardo, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be in the, shut the fuck up. We all know I like to eat, and it's not like you're the fucking picture perfect of health right now, buddy. And would you please pick your nuts up off that chair? Jesus, wear underwear. Fucking, why are you winking at me? Jeez, I'm gonna turn my back. No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna look right at you in the eyes, because this is not safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm locking it up, locking it, ripping it. You know? So yeah, my dad, I'm in the backyard, right? And I have these fake nunchucks, right? Just pull them around. My dad's like, comes outside, son, you know how to use those? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do. Okay, I'll be right back. When he got his black belt, his sensei gave him a pair of ivory nunchucks. I loved him. Never was allowed to touch him. He brings them outside, trades me. Says, son, are you sure you know how to use these? I said, yes, sir. I'm a fucking Ninja Turtle. Why are we talking about this? It's stupid. Fucking Leonardo and Michael, all of them, me. Right, he said, okay. Then he moved a trash can right in front of me. He said, hit that trash can. So I did. Wah! Knocked myself the fuck out. True story. Knocked out. And I came to and he asked me, he says, son, did you mow the lawn? I just came back from the netherworld, bitch. How the fuck? Second question, what did you learn, nigga? So I haven't seen my mom for 15 years because she's a dickhead, right? No, she's fucking crazy. Like, listen, one time I was sitting in a barber chair, right, at the barbershop, and my phone's going off, ding, 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 podcast. I'm like, great, I'm gonna listen to the podcast. Podcast was about me. Yeah, it was like, you ain't shit, nigga. I hate you. Your girlfriend's white. She's a piece of shit and a devil. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like, I'm going to Africa. I'm like, you don't have a job. Okay, so anyway. She's fucking crazy. So I didn't see her 15 years. And my buddy Josiah, which you guys should all go to, he throws a show once a month at the Garland Theater, right? It's an amazing show. You guys should go check it out. So the first Thursday of every month, right? And so I go there. My mom, she followed me on TikTok at the time. This woman was supposed to be in Campbell, California. That's outside Sacramento. I haven't seen her in 15 years, right? So I go to this venue to go watch a comedy show. This is exactly what happened. I see one dude, he's like, hey, I met your mom. She's amazing. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You didn't meet my mom, you know? And then the second person is Josiah. He's like, man, I just met your mom. She's super sweet. Impossible. That bitch is not sweet. Impossible. But I start getting anxiety because you know, when you're about to face them that should not be named. You know, right? So I go in there and I'm like scanning for my mom, and all of a sudden I see this nappy ass weave, right? Look like a raccoon died on her head, just like. So I walk over there, right? I get the courage, and when I was younger and I drank, man, I was a hothead, so I'd always fight with her, call her out of her name, but that's wrong. So I said, this time I'm gonna face it, right? So I walk up to her, and she looks at me, and this is how I know that she's still crazy. She looks me dead in my eyes and says, oh my God, son, look how tall you've gotten. Bitch, why are you looking up here? What is up here? This bitch is crazy. I've been this tall since the 4th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew she was nuts. Then she turned around, right? And she's like, meet your aunt and uncle. They're both white. Didn't make no fucking sense, right? So I leave, right, at the time, because I didn't know what to do. I wanted to go drink. Actually, to be honest, I walked outside to go drink. 15 years, I was gonna relapse, right? And my boy, he's been to prison. He has all these tattoos, and for some reason, his baby had COVID, but for some reason, he came to that show that night, right? And I walked outside, and I was like, bro, I want to use, like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, you're gonna go back in there, and you are gonna introduce me to your mom. I said, no, fuck that. He goes, listen, my dad killed my mom. I said, well, we're going in, right? So I go back in, I introduce him, and he says, listen, your son is an amazing man. He helps people in the community, and you should be blessed. And he walked away, right? The next day, I look at my social media, and all my social media says is, my son's a black son of a bitch with his alabaster wife. Why is he fucking a white woman when she went crazy? Trying to tell me I shouldn't be in the NAACP, none of that shit. But the point that I'm trying to make before I leave today, because I do have another joke for you guys. Shut your fucking phone. No, I'm just joking. You pay me. I ain't talking to you like that. Damn, you just gonna answer it too? Can I answer it? Can I? Hello? The point that I wanted to make with that story, how long were you locked up, nigga? What the fuck? He needs a flip phone. He's like, there's some Keefy coffee in it, nigga. I don't know. Snorting lines off the back. I need it. That's that real caffeine. The reason I tell that story before I tell the last joke and get the fuck out of here is because when I first started doing comedy, people thought I was crazy. We started telling jokes at a Skipper's restaurant. I had to stop in between old white bitches ordering clam chowder. It's weird. We sold that shit out. People said we were crazy. Then I said, hey, I want to go on tour. They said, that shit's crazy. Then I said, hey, I want to be one of the best at this shit. And they said, all you got to do is keep practicing. So I'd say 5 days a week, I'd be out doing comedy. My point is this, is no matter where the fuck you come from, you can be whatever the fuck you want to. Okay, so I said a lot of racially charged bullshit up here today. So I want to clear the air. In the comedy community and other places, I've been accused of being a racist. No, it's okay. I say some crazy shit, right? But I'm going to tell you all the reasons why I'm not tonight. One, I had 2 white friends in high school. Just need you to know that. Super important that you know that. Those 2 white friends, I fucked them both. Yeah, I was inside of 2 white women. Therefore, I can't be racist. I think that's how it works. Stop it. I have 2 half-white kids. That's a whole white person. I raised a whole ass white person. You can't be racist if you raised a white person. Stupid. Favorite athletes. You ready? Larry Bird. John Stockton, and Tiger Woods. There's 3 white dudes. Duh. Hey, he got his ass beat by a white bitch at golf clubs. I don't know any black men that'll go for that, okay? I wish a motherfucker would, you know what I mean? Oh, wait, that's what you would say, actually. If I was Tiger Woods, bitch, I wish a motherfucker would. You know how much I pay for this shit? Put that shit back in the Lexus, shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding, I'm scared of women. Okay. Favorite foods. Unsalted meats. It's my favorite. I think you should boil all meat. That's how. Steak, chicken, yeah, delicious. Right out of the water, right onto the plate. Delicious. Hummus. Actually, I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what the fuck hummus is. I've seen it with vegetables, but I don't touch that shit. Looks like sandpaper, so I'm like, fuck you. Sandpaper. Stupid. Yeah, I also love caramel macchiatos. Okay. Favorite artists, musical artists. You ready? Creed. Maroon 5. Eminem. And Darius Rucker. Darius Rucker is the most racially ambiguous person I've ever fucking met. He will sing a song, and it doesn't matter what generation it is, he sounds exactly the same. He is literally the voice of the 90s. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, right? I only want to be like you. Shut the fuck up. So I like to leave people with some impactful shit before I go. Don't forget to buy stickers, shirts. This is how comics get paid here. We've worked our ass off for a year together. First, I want to thank the whole crew, because without them, I couldn't be here. Have you got on my nerves? Yes. But it's been a fun ride. We have fought, but we've made it. I also want you guys to know this. Comedy is not a one-person thing. I thought it was when I started. But really, it's a community of people. They listen to our jokes time and time again, help us rewrite those jokes. One time I went to, and I'll tell you this, I went to Louisiana, and I went to a slave plantation for the first time. I thought I needed to go, right? I don't know why. I'm like, sweet, fuck it, let's go to slavery. You know what I'm saying? So I got on the plane, I'm like, whoa, slavery, right? Did the research, got on the bus. I'm the only brother on the bus. Because in Louisiana, like, we know what it is. We drive by that shit every day. So I take a bus out to the slave plantation, and I get there, and as soon as I walk in, like, I feel this dread, right? And I go to a slave quarters. It's horrible. They had a bed, Wi-Fi. They did. I was like, yo, I ain't missing no alerts. ESPN, you know, this is at a slave plantation. And I was furious, man. I remember I left. I went inside to go shopping for, like, gifts. I don't know why you would buy gifts from a plantation, like, which is really fucking weird to me, you know what I mean? Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, let me get a shovel, you know. No, for real. I walked over to a shelf, right? And on that shelf, there were gardening tools, bro. That had the plantation's name on it and a visor, right? Then I looked down at the bottom shelf. It was fucking Black Friday. There was a slave for sale. It was crazy. It was crazy, guys. Fucking nuts. I'm like, how am I gonna get this thing home? So we went to the airport, and they're like, they wouldn't let me check it or put it on the overhead. So I sent it home underground air. It made it home before me. I never tell that joke anymore. The reason I told it tonight is to prove a point. Is that when I was in pain coming home and I didn't think there was anything funny to talk about, my friend Colton Drake sat down and helped me write those jokes. Helped me process that pain. That's what this community is. Those comics here, they're here for free. They didn't have to be here tonight. They could have been another show. They're supporting me because that's what we are. We're a family. So when these men and these women do a show the fuck up for them. Right? Because they're putting everything they have for this shit. We love this. There's no other reason why I would stress the fuck out and tell you guys slavery jokes all night. If you didn't love this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and the last thing I want to say before I leave is this, is I am forever in debt to the people that helped raise me. And you guys know who you are. I'm not even going to say your fucking names. You saw me when I was at my worst drinking. You saw me when I had nothing left to give, and yet you still believed in me. And that's the reason I'm here. This is not about me. This is about all of you. Because this is the only thing I know that'll get us out of poverty. My name's Anthony Singleton. I'm out.